So we speak from this one, inshallah. That in these difficult times, that for many, many different subjects and realities, but when we see these difficulties, it's always recommended nisa on how to deal with these difficult days. And Prophet ﷺ described the fitna of Dajjal that would be moving on the earth. And they take awliyaullah, they take and they bring into our lives the oceans and the essence of these holy hadiths that we said many times before. If you read holy hadiths as if you are reading bullet points, 3 lines and then went, 3 lines and then went, as if Prophet ﷺ spoke in bullet points alayhi salatu wasalam. It's impossible. It means there was a whole teaching. All we have is the bullet point that gives us isharat on the subject. But there has to be a tremendous love for Sayyidina Muhammad that as soon as you mention that hadith, like a radio, Prophet begins to download and send you the ulum al-awwaleen wal-akhareen, complete reality of that holy hadith, and must dress you from the holy hadith. But then the permission to address people will be based on their darajat. Too much, they can lose their mind; too little, they don't feel they were satisfied from that meal. And for these days of Dajjal and fitna, Prophet described that Mecca, Madina and Sham sharif would be safe. And many times mashaykh were reading the holy hadith that Mecca, Madina and Sham sharif would be safe from fitnat al-Dajjal, and then they began to teach that reality. That when you look into Mecca, you look into Madina and you look into Sham sharif, those are not the people to be with Imam Mahdi alayhi salam. Those are not the people whom Allah is going to make the purified and perfected souls just because they live there. Means these areas are going to be cleaned first. Not that everybody go and buy a home in Sham Sharif and say, I'm going to be with those, because Allah says, I don't change a condition of a people until they change what's within themselves. So it means awliyaullah come and teach us how to live the holy hadith, that you want to be safe from the fitna of Dajjal. Then these 3 states are important. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Atiyullah, Atiya Rasul, ulul amri minkum. That the state of Mecca and the purity of Mecca is a state for ourselves. Before we hope to live in Mecca and be safe from the fitna of Dajjal, we have to be worthy. We have to be from Ahlul Mecca. There are Rijalullah that they are called Ahlul Mecca, Ahlul Hijaz. If the men of Hijaz come to you, they come with the fires and the light and the blessings of Holy Kaaba, because their heart is more sanctified than the house of brick and stone. The Kaaba is brick and stone. It's a location for Tanzil al-Rahmah, bal qalb al-mu'min baytullah. If one of those Ahl Hijaz move around you, they come with the fires and the light of Mecca. It means they begin to teach us, your heart has to be like a Kaaba, and the heart has to be purified, the heart has to be cleaned. The reality of the heart, when we're reading the verses of Kaaba, it has to be the heart that purify my house, cleanse my house, make tawaf around my house. Because if it's Mecca that you love, you should be carrying that Mecca within your heart at all times. So they come and teach, you want to be safe? Make your heart like a Kaaba, clean and purified, because now they're teaching us who these Rijalullah are. Ghawsul Azam, Shaykh Abdul Qadir al-Jailani Qaddasallahu Siru, and all awliyaullah, their heads are under the feet of Sayyidina Muhammad. The owner of this reality is Sayyidina Muhammad, and all awliyaullah, they are Abd Rasul, Ashiq Rasul. They serve Sayyidina Muhammad. Why? I'm yelling. How can I yell more, Shaykh? Can you hear? Well, they can't hear upstairs. They say I'm yelling down here. We'll give you the YouTube. Means the state of Mecca has to be the heart. So when we're seeing this fitna, don't think far away. This dunya going to be on fire. And Allah has 120,000 awliyaullah, they are prepared for that fire. This dunya will be on fire. And their job is to warn. I never destroyed a town until a warner came to them.